So Codat is the universal API for small business data. And essentially what we do is enable software providers and financial institutions to build integrated products for their small business customers. So that could be a point of sale platform like Clover, looking to automate reconciliation for their small business customers, or it could be a digital lender like Pipe or Silicon Valley Bank, creating a slick application journey. So Codat's API connects to small business financial software like accounting, e-commerce, point of sale platforms. And essentially we allow providers to connect to 33 different platforms with a single integration. When it comes to our mission and why that's important, really it's our ultimate goal to make life easier for small businesses by allowing their systems to work together seamlessly. So through the financial products and services that our API powers, we're solving two broad problems for the end user, for that SMB. So the pain of moving data between internal systems that they use, so downloading and uploading reports, rekeying information, transferring it, for example, from your payroll software into your accounting software. But there's many different flows. And then the second one is accessing finance. So that's about helping providers get access to richer data from a range of different systems, and allowing lenders to say yes to more businesses because they have the data on which to base that decision. And then that leads to small businesses getting better rates. So Codat's API is used in many different ways, but maybe a helpful point just to dive a bit further into is that kind of access to credit problem for small businesses. So when it comes to small businesses, particularly smaller, newer businesses have much more difficulty accessing credit. And there's a few more main reasons for that. One is that the information that's often used to underwrite a business are those static, publicly available records, and from credit bureaus and the like. So the first piece is really what Codat provides is live access to financial data versus those static accounts that are usually out of date. But also it means that you can get a much wider data set. So not just a profit and loss report, but you can access, for example, detailed invoice information that comes from the accounting system directly to better understand customer and supplier risk. Or you could access detailed sales information directly from an e-commerce platform like a Square or a Shopify to give that extra kind of dimension of data and kind of confidence in a credit decision. So one of the areas that we feel really strongly about is that in current policy conversations on open data and open finance, small businesses, SMBs, are not getting enough attention and airtime. And in iterations of open banking across the globe, we've consistently seen business bank accounts, for example, in open banking have come secondary, or not being included in the first iteration. And that we can see the same happening again with open finance. They're an afterthought. People are having conversations about mortgages and investments when, even though those are super useful sources of information to consumers, actually small businesses don't really have investments and they don't have mortgages for the most part. And so we think that definition of open finances misses the huge impact and potential that this kind of area of open data can have for small businesses. So in terms of what we're doing, we've recently released a report calling for a new approach to open finance that works for small businesses, and that can be downloaded on the white paper section of Codat's website. And that's the kind of thesis and the basis of our viewpoint that we're now kind of wanting to engage with F-Data. We're members in Europe and North America, as well as kind of in other industry associations, and also bring some of the ecosystem, our clients and our partners together as well.